Good morning, everybody. Welcome to the show. It is Tuesday, December 12th. Can't believe we're in December already, Don. That's crazy.
December 2nd.
And what
Not
did I
December
say?
12th. You said December 12th.
It's December 12th, Don. I'm doing time travel this morning. That's what I'm doing. And our show is brought to you by our fine friends at Ramble Office Anywhere. We've had them on the show. You can reach them at the Ramble Destination Travel Truck helps your essentials organized, your gear protected, and your productivity maximized so you can travel anywhere and work anywhere, Don. Fantastic. That's ridiculous. It's great.
It is.
And because all of our people are awesome watchers of our and listeners of our podcast, they're going to get 5% off, Don. It's already a great price. That's why the discount is so slow. But I would look because I know they had a lot of specials going on, especially around Black Friday time. So once again, check out our friends at rambleofficeanywhere.com. And take it away, Donny Lo.
Well, you got to do your thing first.
You can't got you.
All the statements? No.
Oh, all the comments and statements by Eddie Buffalo and Donny Lo are purely for entertainment purposes. I don't have my light on, Don. That's why it looks funky.
There you go. Thanks for joining us, everyone. The best way to experience the podcast is if you go to our YouTube channel, EBI Media, EBI Newz for you. That's EBI Newz, Newz, the number 4, the letter U. So, again, it's on our YouTube channel, EBI Media, EBI Newz for you. If you prefer to listen to the podcast, we're on 53 different podcast depositories. So basically, wherever you listen to your podcasts, we're there. And our friends on TikTok, we're usually live on TikTok during the show. So you can join us on TikTok live.
We've had a lot going on lately, so sorry about that.
Yeah.
TikTok friends.
So no TikTok live right now, but that's okay. But we always know that we appreciate you taking time out of your day to share it with us. We're very grateful for you. Are you ready, Eddie?
I am ready, my friend. I'll pull up that wonderful thumbnail we brought up for the thing. I know you always like that. It actually showed up twice. I don't know what's going on here. So there's nothing going on in the world, right, Don? So we don't have a show to talk about anything. There's nothing crazy in the world.
Nothing
crazy.
But
baby, it's cold outside. We also have a guest today. In case he says anything, all the comments and statements by James and his dog are purely for entertainment purposes.
Welcome.
But he's being very good. She's so cute. Yes. You are frozen, my friend. I think you're having issues on your side today, pal. But that's okay. So
I don't know.
I got to tell you, the past 2 days have been kind of cold here in Greenville, Texas. What was it, like 27 this morning, James? Yeah, it was cold. But normally I'll talk to Allie Buffalo on her way to school, and she said, "Dad, I can't even. The snow is so bad, I can't do it." So has it been that bad today, Don?
I guess in spots. We've got snow. I did shovel this morning already. But just a couple inches.
I don't miss that, Donnie. I do not miss shoveling. That's for sure, my friend. Let me ask you this. After everything that transpired yesterday on the show, did you tell Mrs. LaFaso about your fans?
No. No, I think it's
so James,
one fan.
On all our podcasts, I get sent crazy pictures, nudes all the time from guys and girls. And Donnie thought that was pretty funny until guess what he got Friday? So Donnie is a tennis guy, but I really think he's a pickleball guy. And the young lady, all she had on was tennis sneakers and a pickleball racket. So I was like, hey, Donnie, he's a hot babe, you know? So Don, I'm gonna let you talk. Pick what you want to talk about, unless you want me to dig into 3i Atlas early.
No, because I just wanted to share something that's kind of funny.
Yeah, you want me to take that down so you can share, buddy?
Yeah, if you can, please. Thank you.
Yep, I got it. Yep.
So if anybody was watching a football game last night, it was the New England Patriots against the New York Giants. And
are you going to show the miss kick?
Yeah, but it's a.
I've never seen anything like that in a professional football game.
It's a different view of the miss kick, but so number one, the Patriots wore their original jerseys when they were the Boston Patriots. You know what? That jersey is so cool. They should wear it all the time.
What was it, Patriot Pete or something like they used to? Patriot Pat or something like that? I forget the name of the dude.
I know, but yeah, it's so cool. I even like the Bills classic, buffalo on their helmets. But anyway, so it was, it was great to see that jersey. But one of the Giants, they're going to kick a field goal. Well, let's just say in the spirit of Christmas and Charlie Brown.
That was brutal, man.
This is kind of what you get. I thought the side by side was pretty good. It's like
it's bad.
How
I love how they did that.
Yeah.
And he picked up a lot of the turf too. Did you see that? He kind of like slid.
Yeah.
I mean, here's the thing with kickers: you have one job. That's all you got to do is kick the damn ball.
I know.
That was a total fail right there.
I don't know how that happened, and my goodness, my foot would have been broken after that. I don't know if he hurt himself.
Now? Are they 11-2 or 12-2 right now?
I think they're 11-2. No, but they might be 12-2.
I'm looking right now. I've been having fun doing our commercials for the football game on Sunday night. The Buffalo today was saying, "Here, kitty, here, kitty, we're hunting Bengals on Sunday." Oh my God, that's the first thing that pops up on ESPN. The guy missing the kick, Don. That is awesome.
Can you? But yeah, I dropped the
Why
side
don't you
by
stop
side.
sharing? We keep on losing your pretty face, Don.
Yeah, that's okay. But I thought that was funny. And speaking of kickers,
I mean, whoever would have thought that the Patriots and the Broncos would be where they are this time of year? I mean, they're both on top of the AFC. We're still 2 games behind. Even if we beat them in 2 weeks, we're going to be back 1 game still.
Let's not look past Sunday. Let's not look past the Bengals.
I know, right?
But
okay, so New England is 11-2. Now, you got to love this. In the AFC North, Don, Baltimore and Pittsburgh are tied for first place at 6-6.
Isn't that crazy? That's crazy.
AFC South, Jacksonville and Indianapolis. And Indianapolis looked like world beaters in the beginning. They're both 8-4, and Denver is 10-2. So I'm guessing New England didn't have a bye week yet.
No, I think it's this coming weekend. So their first game back will be against the Bills.
Right now. But you got to remember, and I'm not being a homer. I'm really not. But you got to remember that the Patriots are playing a last place schedule. It
doesn't matter. They still beat the Bills already.
I understand it. Okay, Coach McDermott. I understand that. It's the NFL. Blah, 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 blah.
The Bills have to beat them in New England.
Oh my God, yeah.
And then the Patriots are playing the Jets and the Dolphins.
The one cool thing about the Patriots Stadium, they were actually building that when I lived in Boston.
Oh, really?
And I would watch the progress of it. But what's really cool, and I wish Buffalo had this, they have a rail line going right to the stadium. It went in both directions. So you could hop on a train downtown. I know you know Boston pretty good yourself.
Yeah.
And go right to Foxborough.
How cool.
Yeah. It's like it's a very industrial area. But Gillette Stadium is actually the headquarters for Gillette razors too. Did you know that?
I did not know that.
Which is kind of smart, I think. Anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
So Don, time's ticking away. We have 17 more days. And that's when the aliens come and take over the world with 3i Atlas and all their friends.
It's the
I
second.
don't know what to say. I don't know what to say. You know, maybe if we buy them Christmas presents, that'll be nice to us.
But what do you buy an alien?
What do you buy an alien for Christmas? Now you got me thinking of like the old day when I was a kid. They had the Star Wars Christmas album, and the big hit from that album was, "What do you get a Wookiee for Christmas when he already owns a comb?"
Oh my
I was
goodness.
going to buy you a comb, Don, but I don't think that would do anything, buddy boy.
Well, I still have hair on the side.
Me, I got way too much hair. And I swear to God, if we don't start shooting that TV show, I don't give a crap. I'm cutting this shit off. I can't handle it anymore. I really can't. So I want to talk about something else. I know we're not a financial show today, but when I'm talking to a lot of these young ladies online, everybody, oh, you got to get with me because I have a deal. I got a surefire way of making money on Bitcoin. Well, Bitcoin's been down. It keeps on going down and down. It will rebound. I mean, just like the financial market, it's a roller coaster. You got to hold on tight and don't make stupid decisions, if you really don't have to.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, it's all you hear about the younger generation, and Trump is embracing it a little bit. I say we want to be the biggest in Bitcoin in the world. You know what I mean? And it's just, I just don't trust it anymore, Don. I mean, the problems we've had with Bitcoin.
I know. But
is it just because, it just happened to us? Things like that happen? Maybe. But I would rather put it into a fixed annuity, or if your health is good enough, I would put the money into a whole life account.
Yeah, sure. No, that's very true. And I mean, Bitcoin is up a little bit today. It's up to 90,000. So it's up 5%.
I think it was 85 yesterday. So that's a nice swing for people that actually have it.
Yeah, it was actually 83,000 some odd hundred.
Oh, it went down to 83. The last time I checked, it was down at 85.
Yeah.
So let's see what's going on in the world, Donny Lo. So let me ask you, I forgot to ask you, did you enjoy the Elvis Donnie I made the other day? Did you even see it?
I saw it. It was funny.
No?
It was funny.
Did you see it? You never say anything though, so I don't know if I'm offending you or we want something else going on. I don't know. Whatever, Don. So okay, let's go to our friends with Google.
And I was gonna say, there's so much going on in the world, and all this hype about the attack from on the from the Trump administration on the Venezuelan drug boats. And so this big thing now is that they did a second bombing of potential survivors that were in the Gulf. Oh, no, it was the ocean, I think. But
well,
so
what I hate is that we're sad about drug dealers. Come on, man, really? And that goes back to like we always say about when you see somebody on TV, TV show, movie, whatever, sports person, you go, that guy's an ass. I hated him in that movie. Well, that means he was a pretty damn good actor that you hated him so much that you're bitching about him after you watch the show. But like we said, and I have my people that care for me. You have yours. Everybody does. Everybody's somebody's son. Father, daughter, sister, whatever, aunt, uncle, and that's something that is really hard for people to wrap that distinction between the public person and the person that is on the TV show, you know? So I don't know.
That's very true. But you know, the media was really going crazy on Trump when he changed the Department of Defense to the Department of War, and that was the original name. That was the original name of that department, Department of War.
You know, I like history stuff. And that's something I didn't know.
And I just ran across something today that I thought was pretty interesting about that. Do you know who the Secretary of War was under Ulysses S. Grant? I think it was Grant.
You're stuck, Don.
Any ideas? So under
no, I have no idea.
It was Robert Todd Lincoln, President Lincoln's son. President Lincoln's son.
That was
the Secretary of War. Isn't that wild?
So, do you remember when I did that little commercial about insurance and Abe Lincoln, and they took it down on us? So, James, I do like 8-second, 10-second commercials, you know, and I said, you know, do Abe Lincoln at Ford Theater and have him say, "My wife Mary wants me to get life insurance." Weird, right? And they took it down. They did, you know, AI does not have a sense of humor, Don. I think that's
crappy, they don't.
You know? But I don't know what to say about it. Every time you turn around, you see everything about AI Atlas. You know
it's 3i Atlas.
Whatever. I don't give a crap what it is. I think it's the Great Gazoo from the Flintstones. He's just gonna hang out and say, "Hey, how you dum-dums? What's going on today?" Or maybe it's Rosie the Robot from the Jetsons. "Hi, Mr. J. What's going on today?" Oh my God. How many years do you think the Jetsons was on TV? I thought this was kind of interesting.
I think it was only on like 2 or 3 years, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was in prime time for 2 years. I never even knew that. You know, you look at the history of, like, you know, The Simpsons been on for forever, you know, Family Guy and all those other shows. You know, I like Bob's Burger. That cracks me up. I love it because most of the girls on the show are actually guys in real life. I always think that's kind of funny, you know. But I don't know what to think about this whole 3i Atlas thing, buddy boy. I really don't, you know, because there's so much coming out about it, but nobody really knows. The thing that scares the crap out of me that NASA's not saying anything.
Yeah,
we're getting all our news from different countries. You know what I mean?
Yeah, or Harvard.
It doesn't make sense to me. It truly doesn't. But I don't know.
Yeah. You know what? I mean, can we control whatever happens? No.
No, we can't at all. No. So I do want to talk a little bit, if I can actually pull it up. Hang on a second. In Buffalo, quite a bit, right? I lose you again, Don? You still there, buddy?
No, I'm here. I'm here. It seems like you're the one that's freezing up a little bit.
So they have been, before they even built the stadium, they were fighting about, should there be a dome? Should there not be? Oh, yeah, football can be played in all kinds of weather. Well, number one, both Texas teams, beautiful weather, they have dome stadiums, okay? Because you can use it for other stuff during the year, you know? And it's amazing. The older stadium is bigger than this, but this one looks a lot bigger. I think its footprint's a lot bigger because they got a lot more room for different things, you know?
Yeah.
And I guess they sold 90% of the PSLs, the personal seat license, which is crazy because the one guy had to take out an extra mortgage on his home just to pay those to keep his seats. That's crazy, dude. It was like 50 grand.
That's per seat.
So there was one unfortunate thing that happened with the new stadium. And that is it's, you know, an oval, and most of the fans are covered. But when when it snows down, unfortunately, what does it look like?
Uh-oh. You bringing
There you
something
go,
up there?
Don. Yeah. Which is unfortunate. You see it right there on the corner, Don.
It didn't come up yet.
I have no words.
Okay, here.
Oh, it is now. It's coming up right now. Look at
Yeah.
that, Don. And, you know, what's really cool is I've been watching them build it because they have the drones that go over it and take the pictures of that. And holy crap, Don,
Yeah.
first snow, it did look like a huge photo. It truly did, you know. They're saying they're
I
way
can see
ahead
that
on this
now.
thing. Yeah. You always notice it now? Yeah. 100%.
Yeah, I just saw it.
They just added the lid to it for aesthetics. That'd be pretty cool if the lid just closed when the weather was bad. You know, maybe that's a new design they came up with, Don.
I know.
I don't know. Yeah, I have no words on that, Don.
But
So
did you
what
know
else did
that
you have to share today, boy?
nothing else to share, but did you know that talking about the stadium that there's a snow melt system, so snow will not
I
accumulate
know
on
for
the
the
field
grass,
or in the stands even.
they said all year long that field is going to be 72 degrees, no matter the weather,
Yeah,
which is kind of interesting, you know.
that is.
Because I'm
Yeah.
sure a lot of the players like it because it's so much better than the AstroTurf. I mean, it's just so, I mean, it's not even called AstroTurf anymore. I'm showing my age. I don't even know what it's called. But anyways, it's crazy. It really is.
Yeah.
That I remember the worst is when I would go to Rogers Stadium to check out the Blue Jays. Every couple games during the year. And they still have the old AstroTurf. And when that baseball hits the ground, it just goes, man. It just goes.
I didn't know they still had that. Wow.
Oh my God, yeah, it's god awful. Because going back, I mean, that's been built. It's got to be at least 30 years old, ain't it? Got to be.
Maybe even longer.
Let me see. Let me look. Let me talk to Al Intelligence and see what they say. When was the stadium by the CN Tower, Rogers Stadium, originally built? And what's crazy, because I remember when I was a kid, my parents would take me up to Toronto. There was nothing around there.
I know.
And every time I go there, it's like more and more. And what I thought was really cool is that you go to the Rogers Center. I don't know if you've been yet, Don. And
I've been
there's
not
no
inside,
place to
but
park.
yeah.
You don't see no like surface parking because they built everything. All of the parking is underground.
Isn't that wild?
Underground, all the buildings. It was amazing.
Yeah.
So the original, I forgot it was called Skydome. The stadium originally named Skydome, but now known as Rogers Center, was built and opened June 3rd, 1989.
There you
That's
go.
amazing. I guess it went from Skydome to Rogers Center in 2000. Now, Rogers, correct me if I'm wrong, that's their big cell phone company out there, ain't it?
Yes.
Yeah. So we're going to be closing up the show a few minutes early because I want to talk about a couple of the shows we got coming up this week. Tomorrow we're doing Insurance Questions Podcast. And
That's
we
our
have a brand
flagship
new
show.
Yes, our flagship show. And Donnie kind of got thrown to the curb because we're going to mix it up a little bit and have Dr. Andrew Freeman have a medical show on every Thursday. And I'm so excited to see the response people on the first one because it was a very interesting thing. And he came up with stuff that I did not know. We did the show on PEDs, performance-enhancing drugs, steroids, and testosterone. And I've been taking testosterone since my early 30s, and I'm very lucky that I have not had medical problems since he scared the hell out of me with the stuff he was saying. Yeah. I guess the big thing that threw me for a loop he was talking about, or we're going to really dig into it on that show, is that if you have a kid that's talented in sports, like Katie, my Katie Buffalo was a woman amongst girls from a young age. She was a phenomenal softball player. and just her, back injury is just she couldn't do it anymore.
Mm.
But what's happening is, like, if you have a child that is gifted in sports, they're juicing these kids. They're giving them PEDs, they're giving them steroids. And a lot of the PEDs that they are giving these children creates calcium. So if the kid still has a growth plate, you're screwing it all up. You're pretty much fusing it.
That's crazy, isn't it?
And even though we tape the show, me and Donnie are going to be doing a show that we'll be broadcasting on Friday. It's a Christmas show. Don, you want to talk about it?
Yeah, we're going to talk about the mob, actually. My friends.
Don, we know you know a guy, and you finally said it. Thank goodness.
Yeah, so the mob, musicians of Buffalo,
Yes.
the great guitarist Bobby LaBelle, who will be one of the performers of that show, will be on our show to talk about a little bit, talk about his history. He's got a very unique history, and we'll tie in the first day he came to Buffalo. It's a great story.
Yeah.
I'd like to talk to him about that again. So we'll leave that as a teaser.
And it's up in the air if Jesse's going to be on the show. I haven't heard from her yet. And I told Bobby to reach out to her too.
Yeah, so we'll see if Jesse can join us as well.
So when they did a radio program about a month ago in Buffalo, and they were not prepared, and the DJ was like, "You got to sing us a couple songs, right?" I'm like, "Oh, you don't do that to performers." You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I said, "I'm not going to ask you to sing, Bobby. I'm going to do all the singing." What do you think about that? I think it scared the hell out of him.
Yeah, I'm sure.
Because if you go on YouTube or wherever you get your stuff, type in Bobby LaBelle or Musicians of Buffalo. The two songs that are must hear that Bobby does are The Grinch.
Yes, great
Crystal
version.
Blue Persuasion. And I'm not sucking up to you, Bobby, but I think your version of Crystal Blue Persuasion is much better than the original version.
It's awesome.
All the comments and statements of Eddie Buffalo and Donny Lo are purely for entertainment purposes. So we're looking forward to that. We might run a little bit over. We usually try to keep it around 30 minutes. So we're done, Don. We're done for today. We're going to end the show just like we end every other show. If you like working with people that are just like you, have the same values that you do, have the same passion for life, and love your children as much as we do, we are definitely the people to see. You can check out our beautiful website, ebiagency.com. You can email us at eddiebuffaloinsurance@gmail.com. And what's the hotline, Donnie?
Hotline number is 430-324-4557. That's 430-324-4557. And
for the Grinch, he has his own hotline number on Mount Crumpet. What's the number for the Grinch?
His number is 430-324-4557.
Did you know the Grinch was Spanish? It's amazing, right? So, everyone, thank you very much for being with us today, spending some time with us, get a little news, get a little bit of laughs. And we are out of here. Remember, life is definitely worth living. What do you got to do, Donny Lo?
You got to keep on fighting, baby.
Got to keep on fighting, baby. So tune in tomorrow for Insurance Questions Podcast. And then you don't miss Dr. Andy's show on Thursday, and then our Christmas show on Friday. Take it easy, everybody. Talk to you later, Don.
All right. Ciao, ciao.
Ciao, ciao.